Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and I thought we could talk a little bit about Marvel Studios and Comic-Con. Well, as many of you know, in the pre-pandemic times, San Diego Comic-Con was a massively big deal. 3 years ago, Marvel announced a slate of multiple Phase 4 projects, and the following summer we were supposed to see Black Widow. But then the pandemic came and everything was delayed, pushing everybody into a virtual Comic-Con for several years. Now, we found out Marvel Studios will indeed return to Comic-Con this July for a Hall H session. Now, recently, the man, the myth, the legend, Kevin Feige confirmed with Heroic Hollywood that they would be indeed returning to San Diego. Quite honestly, I don't think Marvel could have picked a better year to return to Hall H. After being virtual the last 2 years, Comic-Con is reverting back to an in-person event this year, and this has fans really excited. It sounds like Marvel is trying to position themselves once again to be the big Comic-Con winner, and having its own panel to focus on its content is the way to go. Now, during that interview, Kevin Feige said, "We'll be at Comic-Con next month," which we're excited about. First time since we were on stage there 3 years ago talking about this movie and many others. And now I think almost, not everything, but almost everything we discussed 3 years ago, that was released. So we are excited to go and talk about the future. Now, last time Marvel was on stage in 2019, they wrapped the whole thing up with Mahershala Ali coming on stage for the Blade reboot slated for Phase 5. Then a month after that, Marvel announced Moon Knight, Ms. Marvel, and She-Hulk, and 2 of those series either have aired or are airing right now, and She-Hulk is just a couple of weeks away. Now, if I'm making any guesses, I know it probably is going to be the big focus of the Marvel presentation. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is just a few months beyond that, so I would not be surprised if we got a trailer, if not the second trailer, there at the convention. But Ant-Man and the Wasp and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, as well as the Marvels, will be coming up the next year, and I have to believe the studio will screen some footage, if not trailers, for several of those projects. They also will be closing the gap for Secret Invasion and Ironheart, who also are very likely to be part of their Hall H. Then there's the Fantastic Four, and quite honestly, I do believe that Marvel will announce the cast for this movie at that event, probably to close it down with a bang. It's pretty clear to me that John Krasinski is going to indeed be Reed Richards in the MCU, but we don't have any of the other major Fantastic Four castings such as Ben Grimm, the Human Torch, and Sue Storm, and there's going to be a villain. And it should be pretty curious who that is, because I suspect that won't be Doctor Doom, it'll be somebody we've never seen before. Now, San Diego Comic-Con is set for July 20th to the 24th, and we're going to cover every second of it, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe to get all the updates. But until we know more, what do you guys think? How do you feel about Marvel Studios returning to Hall H for Comic-Con? And which movies do you think will drop a trailer, or at least a clip, at the convention? Let's hope we get to see them out here. Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.